Who am I? I am an interdimensional traveler. We might call an interdimensional traveler a shaman. That is the modern catch all word for someone who exists simultaneously in multiple dimensions. Most interdimensional travelers have deep, intense inner lives that few can see. Travelers often keep their internal realities hidden from view. Non travelers usually do not want their single dimensional experience altered with the knowledge that comes from other dimensions. So, we travelers learn to keep our dimensional awareness to ourselves. It has become very chic to dabble in what many call shamanism. In the 1980s, it was popular to partake in shamanic journeys, like the Siberian shamans from whom the name shaman is derived. Siberian shamans use only the sound of their drums to achieve alternate states of consciousness to travel to the upper, middle, and lower worlds, speak to the spirits, learn paths of healing, and bring back messages for us humans from the other spiritual realms. In the 21st century, however, it has become popular to use what many refer to as entheogens, psychedelic hallucinogens, in an attempt to have a shamanic experience. In fact, many people nowadays associate the word shamanism exclusively with hallucinogenic trips. Sadly, many who use the words shaman and shamanism are totally unaware of the animist religion from which the word shaman has come. So I'm here to tell you that a true interdimensional traveler is always simultaneously in multiple dimensions, including this one, communicating with the residents of the 9 worlds of the world tree that surround us. From a true interdimensional traveler, our perspective is that using forceful outside stimuli such as hallucinogens actually inhibits our multidimensional existence. For us, the intensity of this nexus of the middle world is enough to propel us into multiple dimensions simultaneously at all times. For us, the thought of being violently forced into only one world by the mental effects of hallucinogens is like trying to thread a needle with a jackhammer. I suppose it can be done, but it tends to destroy the needle. For most of my life, I have kept my internal alternate dimensional experience to myself, sometimes even hidden from my own conscious mind in an effort to better fit into society. In order to be able to keep my sanity while attempting to corral the immensity of awareness of continuous interdimensional existence, at one time I became an actor. Channeling the emotional intensity of my existence on a regular basis on the stage helped to lift the cover of the boiling pot beneath my uppermost consciousness and gave me temporary respite from the massiveness of interdimensional existence. But after a while, the temporary relief given to me by the art of dramatic performance began to drain me of energy. And I understand why some actors demand millions of dollars to perform. Many of them may also be reluctant interdimensional travelers. I then decided I was going to face my interdimensional traveler status head on by becoming a celibate mystic. I was lucky enough to train in a secret form of energy manipulation used to fight negative interdimensional beings. The power I achieved was unbelievable. The knowledge I gained of the nature of this interdimensional universe was exquisite and horrible. After gaining a measure of mastery in the mystical arts, I wished to return to normal life. After a few years of mundane two-dimensional existence, The residents of the other 8 dimensions of our universe relentlessly hounded me with their concentrated chunks of knowledge. I tried to ignore the knowledge being downloaded into me until I began to lose my grip on reality. I finally surrendered to the multi-dimensional reality pouring into me from the other 8 dimensions, and I began to write my revelations into books. I was not seeking fame or fortune. I was just seeking to find relief from the internal pressure of the 9 worlds converging in my 3 minds. It is from this awareness that I speak to you now. I am, as I am speaking to you at this moment, simultaneously communicating with the beings of all of the 9 worlds, the ancestors from the beginnings of time, and the gods in their heavens. What I share with you in the coming chapters will be the conversations I am currently and continuously having with these other residents of the 9 worlds of the universe that are constantly taking place inside of me. I'm here to tell you that the beings of the 9 worlds have a message for us humans, and that they are transmitting this knowledge to me right now. I am merely going to reveal to you what they are saying to me and what they wish to teach us. The conspiracy of the Nagas, as I call it, is a message to us about how we can escape the self-imposed prison of 2-dimensional existence. This knowledge comes also from the Nagas themselves, who have decided to release us from their grasp, but only if we are willing to escape. As I share with you the conversations that I am continuously having with these beings, as well as the other beings from other dimensions, you will be given knowledge about yourself and this universe that can transform you into a multidimensional being. You will be given secret information that will allow you to become a self-realized divine immortal. You will be given the option to become a god, but only if you choose to accept the responsibility that comes with this knowledge.